If you hadn't heard, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson put some tweets out there. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson put out and then deleted tweets about Lions fans switching up fast, all this stuff. But last time I checked up, no one switches up faster than you, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, because when you were first removed from Philadelphia, here's what happened.
That boy paid $5 just so he could get his shit answered. All right, fuck it. All right, my least favorite thing is the people. They fucking obnoxious and fucking, I can't stand them fuckers.
That's it. And when you got into a little Twitter spat with Easy, you were trying to go big baller high road. I need 10 grand to sit in the chair, but it only cost $5 to get you to switch up on an entire fan base, which is what you did with the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 2 on it, you're doing all this barking, trying to be big dog, trying to be the tough guy, but you're just a little chihuahua yapping on the porch because you're not doing anything to back it up. Because in your tenure in Detroit, you dropped more songs than you played games. In your bios, you say, I'm a rapper who plays football. And that's what it is, because you didn't do a lot of football playing in Detroit. You did a lot of talking, you did a lot of yapping, and a lot of rapping. On top of that, I know you weren't here for the real heart of it, to understand what Detroit is all about. You threw on the little ski mask, and that was cool for the week that it lasted.
Well, we also got fucking ethered after that.
Yeah, we did get ethered by the ski mask, by the Seahawks. But you don't understand what Detroit versus everybody means. Because you saying, oh, Lions fans are mean to me now. Yeah, we are, buddy. We want you to have the worst season you've ever had in your entire career. This Lions team, this Lions fan base booed arguably the best quarterback in the history of the franchise. You think we're going to hold your hand as you parade through Philly? No. We don't give a shit about you anymore. You're not a part of the team. Good day, sir. Goodbye, sir. Good riddance. You couldn't even start over the guys we got on here now. And all this big talk standing on business, what did you say that made my co-host here go at you? I'm not going to be a part of rotation when I come back. I'm the starter. And then you came back, tail between your legs, as a part of a rotation. So I don't know where all this yapping's coming from, but you're sounding pretty sad. You're sounding pretty butthurt because you're not a loyal guy. You're not a loyal football player. You're a mercenary. You're a gun for hire. You go to whoever throws a bag at you. You'll play for them for a year. You'll say you love all the fans, and then you'll quit and you'll move on to the next team. And that's, no shame in that. No cap in that rap. No shame in that game. But don't try to act like you're this godsend who graced his presence on the Lions in the streets of Detroit. You played like 3 games here, buddy, and it really wasn't impressive.
The reason why my man was in the streets of Detroit because he wasn't playing games. Of course you'll be in the hood more than anybody else. You're not active in the roster. You're chilling at home. You got time to spend your money. Take a shot to the teammates once more. I'm not going to give you the super animated reaction to it because this is what he is. This is why I told you he was. This is why I battled Lions fans about. This is who Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is. You played the perfect video to begin it with when he showed him talking shit about Philly fans right after leaving. And then guess what he did after he got signed? Kissing ass. Oh, I'm sorry, Philly fans. And now here he is talking shit to the same fans that were defending him through thick and thin because not only did he, whatever we took part in, whatever, people defend him for that, don't give a fuck. I already know how Detroit Lions fans are. We ride for ours. I get it. But you also defended him through the waves and the antics and the bullshit talk to his own teammates. The younger teammates that look up to him in Afonso Melifonwu. I'm coming to get mine, almost demanding that starting job. And then there's this part of it too. Because then he shot this tweet, Chris, if you got it there, just kind of talking about like where he is in the game as like a top safety. Mm-hmm. And even when he went at me, it wasn't after I complimented him. So I have no like expectation of him to fail at playing the game. I think he's gonna go out there and ball out. It's just I don't like him talking shit to teammates. Okay, we want to play statistics. Statistically, graded a 39.9 PFF-wise in the NFC Conference Championship game. But you want to take it to film, it's up to the film room too. Whichever one you want, Chris, we go with that. We have one from both this NFC Conference Championship game where he lets this touchdown go to Brandon Ayuk. Oh, damn, just missed him. Just missed him. And this one, too. And he admitted this on his stream, but this one he admitted immediately afterward. First game of the season against the Kansas City Chiefs. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the guy that everyone's trying to tell me is one of the best safeties in the league, and Yaze, Blase, all that good stuff like that. Oh, damn, that's my bad. That's on me. That's my bad. That's on me. Like, just a lot of this and a lot less action. And when he does play, he is good. I'm not going to take that away from him. But he's not elite enough for you guys to talk the shit you did. He didn't change this franchise around. He didn't bring or to this franchise, like some of you people said. That was Dan Campbell. That was Brad Holmes. There are the Bulge Army started with Brad Holmes because that's in existence, right? Brad Holmes during last year's draft class sat his giant ball sack on the table. Was like, yeah, give me a running back at 12 in the first round, and then a linebacker. Two positions that are dying in terms of like positional value. That was the ore that was brought to Detroit. Not no Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, but this is who he is. This is what I expected. So I told you it was going to happen. And I'm not surprised. I'm not going to give you the overreaction to it. This guy is what he is. And by the way, too, again, good when he plays, but it's very sparingly. Nick's the guy I always like to bring up, like how many games this guy played. Look at his stats and stuff like that. Missed games almost every single year. I think he played one season above like 15 games.
Yeah.
Just one.
And you want to talk about toxic fan bases and fans that switch up or super passionate fan bases. I would say one of the most passionate fan bases in the NFL are the Las Vegas Raiders. Is that an agreeable statement? They're one of the most toxic, one of the most passionate fan bases in the NFL are the Raiders fans. And we got a guy who's pretty damn similar to what he brings in terms of aura and bark and talk from that fan base in Amik Robertson.
Yep.
And I haven't heard the Raiders fans say anything bad about him. And Amik Robertson actually put out a little subtweet based on what Chauncey Gardner-Johnson said. He said, just doing your job will keep you around. Do your job, and making plays separate you from everyone else. Hashtag keep going. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what this is. You don't know what the city of Detroit is, Chauncey Gardner. We're blue collar. That's what we want.
Yep.
We like to talk shit because, yeah, that gets you going. It's cool to see. But you also got to go out there, take your time card, punch in, do your job. And you didn't for the majority of your tenure here. You had some flashes. Definitely had some flashes. But like I said, you dropped more songs than you had games played while you were in Detroit. And that doesn't fly well. Ask Andre Drummond how the guys that are 1 foot in, 1 foot out, how their reputation ends in Detroit.
It's not how it goes here, man. And like, you're not going to talk shit, and especially Detroit of all places. That's what we do. That's why we embraced him when he first came here.
Yeah.
We love to talk shit. So like when you go out there and say the things you gotta say, we're gonna talk shit back. This is how it goes, especially on the internet. This is Detroit. You should, if anything, and I'm not putting out any threats or anything like that, but like when the shit talk stops in Detroit, that's when the action starts. It's like, brother, good riddance. I'll leave it at that. Nick?
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Amen.
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 He is who we thought he was, fellas. He switched up so damn quick. And, I mean, this fan base had his back. So for him to just completely, that's why you got ridiculed so much, Easy, is because this fan base is extremely loyal when you are playing for us. You know what I mean? And for him to switch up so damn fast and just go off on these fans, I mean, it's just, honestly, it's disgraceful. I hope he struggles mightily in Philly, to be honest, and I hope he doesn't even make the playoffs. I don't know how many games he's going to play because he missed the entire season basically last year. He missed 5 games the previous year, and he missed 4 games before that. So we'll see if he even stays on the field. But Gardner-Johnson, see ya. I hope to never hear the Lions fans' name in your mouth ever again.
Yeah, and like I said, we Lions fans booed arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. You think we're going to hold your hand as you walk out the door? No, we're going to let it hit you in the ass on the way out. And you went to a team that we're going to be competing with for an NFC championship.
Yep.
So, good riddance, brother. Hope you have the worst season of your career.
Uh-huh.